So I'm so glad that we were able to take that first Egyptian city because it really kind of starts the domino effect. Now I have a place to kind of sit and heal because I've kind of captured that city just east of Africa. So it's a start, but we have plenty more Egyptian cities to take if we want to somewhat defend a victory from them. So over the break, I went ahead and got open borders with Ethiopia. That way, they can get their fleet out of my way, and I can build. I can begin to move my infantry unit within this fog of war to figure out what the hell is going on in Thebes. I don't know exactly what kind of defenses they have up, but we will begin to make our progression over that way, our way towards the west, I guess the northwest or something like that. Let's remove these last few roads in the northern Korean city that we took. And we still figuring out what the hell we're going to do with this cargo ship. I could always go for food or for hammers, but I think what I'm going to do instead... Well, I think I'm just going to go for the gold. I got to go for the gold, baby. I don't think I want to send it to Korea. That's probably a pretty dumb idea. Again, man, there's probably a better trade route back in that new Egyptian city that we just stole away. But I guess we'll go to Siam, even though it's scary. We do have a defense back up with them, so I guess that somewhat solidifies our relations. Somewhat. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and go for the bombardment level 2 here with this battleship. If we can get this guy to attack twice, that'd be great. If we could do enough experience points so that he can attack twice or attack maybe 4 tiles away instead of just 3, those are huge promotions for battleships. Damn, I do not want to get in range of this city. It looks like we might actually have to. I can't see it. I cannot see this city. Crap. Okay, so, well, you know, it's going to cost us like 3 turns to establish surveillance within the city as well, so I don't know if I want to wait that long either. I think we should be fine. I mean, how much damage? Let's see. What I could do... Actually, you know what? I think I might. Oh, those are pretty big hits, though. Let me wait until my battleship heals up. I'm gonna wait till this guy heals up. I'm gonna put a privateer in there, and he's just gonna go back and forth so that we establish the. Oh, wait a second. We have already established it. Oh no, now it's gone. Oh, that's it. There it is. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we're gonna be okay. Because let's do the land promotions for all of the battleships. Just because we're not gonna be fighting any fleets. Egypt has no boats out there. They've got nothing. Keeping that great scientist there for a rainy day, I guess. Just before we settle satellites. Okay, so this privateer might get destroyed. We're going to take a risk, and we're going to see what happens. But I think we should be okay. Yeah, I think we'll be okay with it. All right, let's go to the next turn. Let's see how... oh, we still have another privateer down here. We shall see. I mean, Egypt has a lot of planes. They have a lot of aircraft units. I think they're still focused somewhat within their war against Persia. They still have not peaced out. That is still a war that's very much going on, and I know that Ramses was heavily invested in that war. And again, you're bringing in more troops, so I can just go ahead and kill. That's going to be good. That may help bring more AIs into this war, specifically Ethiopia. Ethiopia would be a big one to get in on this war. Maybe even the Ottomans. The Ottomans do share a border right here. Oh, I don't even know how much money how much money am I making now? That would not be enough for me. I'm sorry, I can't. I would like to, but I actually cannot do that. I need it. I'm not. When I fix my economy, buddy, I promise I'll come back to you, Alexander. But I cannot right now. It's just not the right timing. I don't feel right. I don't feel right with it. Yeah, but no, if Ethiopia joins in, that would be a tremendous help. I don't know who else. It looks like Ethiopia shares a pretty strong border right down the divide, right down the middle of the Sahara Desert all the way over towards the capital of Ethiopia here. It might, although, wait a second. This looks like an Egyptian city here, so maybe they might also be maybe landlocked off. They might have 2 separate empires, or perhaps I know Ethiopia was at war with Carthage. This might be a Carthaginian city that maybe was taken in a peace deal or maybe in a war, who knows. I don't know what's behind this fog of war. We'll probably figure that out within probably the next video when I discover satellites. I'm going to use my great scientist to discover it a little bit faster. So that might be good. We shall see. But we're about to go and destroy a whole bunch of Egyptian units right now. And again, I'm thinking that the more units that we destroy and the more cities that we take, it's going to make Ramses look weaker and weaker. How is the war going on in Korea? Whoa! So it looks like Mongolia did in fact drop this city. Shanghai just took... Oh my gosh, that's a little bit scary because you know what? I really didn't think Mongolia had that big of a force. We actually might need to go ahead and defend ourselves a little bit more. Whoa, 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 Ethiopia, you're starting to scare me, buddy. Why you got so much stuff over here? One more turn. Okay, one more turn. Okay, so you know what? I'm scared. I'm gonna start moving my infantry units in, protecting my Korean peninsula a bit more. I'm just a little bit scared. Is that everything? I guess I should move the boats up a little bit. I mean, I know Mongolia probably doesn't have any boats. They probably won't have access to boats or anything like that. Is that everything? Yeah, that's about everything. I'm going to go and delete this guy. We don't need this guy. It's going to save us a little bit of gold per turn. Yeah, that's a significant amount. That is a significant amount. Let's see. Can we do a one-shot? We cannot one-shot anybody. Oh, yeah, we did. We just did it right there. Okay, boom. Now let's make sure that we take care of this bazooka here. We cannot. Now, that guy might do some damage to us if we're not careful. And let's get my privateer in safe territory. This guy as well as the submarine. Yep, everyone load up in. Oh, I didn't even realize this submarine could do some good damage against those embarked Egyptian units. They will be in a world of trouble. What's going on? United Nations 5 turns embargo Korea and embargo China. Wow. Never seen. How the hell did Uranium City grow? I've got no food in here. It just said Uranium City grew. How is that even possible? I don't know. Is there anything else in mainland Japan? I'm sorry, mainland Japan. I feel like I've been calling it mainland China sometimes. Is there anything else in the island of Japan that I could possibly take away to help the Korean Peninsula? I will definitely take this deal. I don't think so. There's nothing else. I need to keep those carriers there. We've got 6 turns until the atomic bomb is done. I think that the bombs will be useful when we attack Mecca. We might even have an extra nuke there for somebody. Who knows? There for somebody maybe like Gandhi. If Gandhi's getting pretty close. I mean, where's Delhi at? Delhi is pretty far inland. That does make things pretty difficult. Unless we take this city and then attack from this tile here, we might be able to get in range. It would be close. I'm not 100% on the range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might be in range, actually. But I don't really know if that's a great idea to be attacking India, especially since I share a border with Gandhi. It's not like I don't. Although, I mean, this Lancer isn't going to do much against a bunch of reinforcements of my artillery units, but who knows? I don't really know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, right now, Gandhi is second place in terms of score, at least. Not too far ahead of Genghis Khan, but he is second place. He's probably going to be the second civ to reach 1,000 points, or 1,000. Also, wait a second. Oh, I didn't think about this. We have to wait. But by the time I build nukes, there's going to be a whole lot of civs that are going to get afraid of me. A whole lot. Because more than likely, I think I'll be the first in the world to build a nuke. First of all, not very many people have access to uranium in the first place. So that's part of the reason why I think we're going to see a big impact from the world and stuff like that. We may see some denouncements, though, as well. People get afraid, and then they get angry. Some people respond in anger when they get afraid. No, I don't trust you that much, Siam. I know that you kind of still hate my guts. And then after this atomic bomb is finished up in Kyoto, I guess we might as well start to build the Apollo program. We shouldn't just feel like we're not going to win. We should at least try for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just give up. I'm going to at least try for it. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. It looks like, actually, you know what? Mongolia might, in fact, take the new capital of Korea as well. I mean, if they were able to take Shanghai so easily, then I imagine they've got to have a pretty big force. And there's no Korean defensive units. There's one artillery unit. That's nothing. That's not going to do anything. I believe most of the army of Korea, because we've been seeing it for the last several hundred years, Korea has been kind of moving a lot of their military in towards their northern Australian colonies as well as their colonies in New Zealand. So, whoa, bro, what the fuck? Dude. Not cool, man. All right, oh my gosh, there's a massive, massive army. That might be coming towards me. That would be a huge issue. Are you coming towards me? I don't know, but they didn't look like they were going to go to war anytime soon before we took that city, but now they certainly do. It might be to go after Egypt, though. It could. You know what? Let's go ahead and see. if he doesn't take this deal, then I think it's safe to assume he's going to war with me. Declare war on Egypt. What would you want to do this? Nope. Okay, you're probably going to go to war with me. That's unfortunate. I am disappointed in your decision there, your decision making. So let's go for satellites, and let's see how hot my computer is going to blow up and melt on my face when we discover satellites. Okay, so how much? It doesn't matter. Let's just check. 7 turns. Okay, so shaved off 7 turns. We're 10 turns away from discovering this entire map. So I see no more. No, I see 1 Egyptian unit. I'm gonna go ahead and take this last shot. Oh, come on. Okay, here let's switch places. So I can't even hit it yet. Crap. What am I gonna do about this? I guess I'll leave. I guess I'll let him be. I guess I could also attack this city. Maybe help out if I need to. I guess. Okay, so submarine is in range just in case, and everyone else just heal. Okay, that's all we can do for now. Yeah, that's all we can do for now. A bunch of this stuff. What is this? Chinese spy stole secrets from railroads of Kyoto. So we demand you stop spying on us. That's right, baby. Oh no! You just called me a dick pretty much. They operate as we need them to, not as you ask. Wow, that's a low blow. It's quite a bit of a low blow. Ethiopia, what the fuck is going on? Look at this. Look at this. Ethiopia, dude, what are you doing? No, man. Leave me alone. Leave Brittany alone, Ethiopia. Shit. No, come on. Please, don't do this. I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared. I mean, well, it might have been, no, but here's the thing. I mean, it could have been that Ethiopia, the leader, he just might not have wanted anything that I could have provided. Maybe he wanted to go to war with Egypt, but there was nothing that I could give to him to convince him of that just yet. Maybe he's still building his troops. There's a few options here. That he could be doing a sneak attack on someone, across the sea. Maybe he's going across to the Indian. He's going across to attack Gandhi. It might not be me. He doesn't share a direct border with me. I mean, it's close. Who is this? Oh, Korea. Okay, that's Persia and Korea. I saw some red, and I was like, I don't know. Ethiopia kind of has a resemblance to Korea a bit here for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just colorblind. But there could be several factors why he didn't decide to join in on our Operation Pyramid. I don't know exactly what he could be thinking, because I know that Ramses still has to have the #1 army in the world, though. More than likely, we have not destroyed enough to destroy his army. There's still probably several more hits that we have to do before we even can come close. Remember, a lot of the Egyptian military is within the Saudi Arabian Peninsula. I guess the Arabian Peninsula. So, and I'm thinking that more than likely he's still trying to focus on a war with Persia. More than likely there's something behind this fog of war, a Persian city at least. Holy crap. Okay, I'm going to go around. We'll see what you do, though. And I guess you guys just kind of station close by in safe spots, just in case Mongolia decides to come and mess us up. Rather than attacking with the city, I'm going to get the extra experience for this submarine here. There you go. Because he doesn't have to attack anybody else, so why not? Okay, so looks like I'm gonna have to put my my battleships within the line of fire, and that's okay. Has all my battleships fully healed? I believe so. Okay, we're gonna do this. Let me go in there kind of casually just to see what's going on. Man, Zulu, you also need to get the hell out of my way, man. Really causing me some pretty big issues like that being in my way. Okay, so we should be able to take the city pretty easily. I gotta have a privateer, though, that's ready to go. More than likely, I think we're gonna have one. I think we should have at least one. Okay, you guys stay there. Maybe, you know what? Maybe, though, maybe Ethiopia's just trying to secure this uranium from anybody else. That could also be something. We still have the defense backup with Siam. Don't worry, it's just that damn bug. So it looks like Morocco and China no longer want to be at war. Okay, and Ramses built CN. Okay, the CN tower is not that significant, but as long as it doesn't have much of an impact. Whoa, that's a big amount of damage. Why is that? So bombardment from the city, as well as a submarine. Oh, there's a submarine somewhere that we're not seeing. Yeah, that would do it. A submarine that we cannot see would definitely do some sort of damage like that. The problem is that my own submarine, I don't think I can get in there unless we see some freaking Zulu troops get the hell out of the way. And I don't think they can, because I doubt that the Zulu are offering open borders to Egypt, or vice versa, either way. So I think that's part of the reason we might not see these guys leave. This is going to be a difficult city to take, just because of all the crappy... I don't know, why is it so just a clusterfuck within here? What's going on? And I don't really know if... I don't know, I was thinking about this. If Ethiopia does in fact declare war on Egypt, more than likely they're going to try to take one of these cities. I already have it up, bro. I just accepted it with you. And our economy is doing better. But if Ethiopia does in fact declare war on Ramses and tries to take Avaris here, I was thinking about maybe letting their troops bombard across this little strait here and just get completely destroyed by Ramses, or if not, they just kind of throw their units and get completely destroyed because they're dumb AI and they don't realize how to attack a city properly. But why? Why would I give Ethiopia... who cares? Ethiopia's not a threat in this game, I don't think. So why would we need to destroy their military units? That's a key factor here as well. And now where the hell are they going? I don't know, it's scary. You can have my open borders because I want you to get the hell out of my way, but if you don't get out of my way, then I'm going to be mad. If you don't have open borders with Egypt, then there's really no point in that deal. People at the pointy sticks. Okay, so Ramses still by far has the #1 biggest army. Then it's Russia, then Bismarck. Wow, I'm surprised that hasn't broken out into a war just yet. We've got Morocco, Gandhi, Siam, about similar sizes. Where am I on this score? I'm 14th in the world. Wow, I am not doing that well at all in terms of my military. But we're about to finish a nuke. We're about to finish a nuke, though. So how can I get this guy in there? Well, I've got to retreat this guy anyways. You can go back to the city. Stay safe. There he is, but I can't attack this turn. Do I try to destroy? I think I should. Maybe he'll run away. Okay, everyone else attack the city for now. We really got to do something about that submarine unit. Our submarine actually could die. I do have him in kind of a bad position here. We could see our submarine get destroyed, but we'll see. I hope not. Okay, so no, not Manila. We didn't finish the. I thought we built the nuke. No, we still have 3 more turns for the nuke. Let's go and get a musicians guild, I guess. There's nothing else there. I guess barracks, because I don't know. We might build something there, and that's all for now. Everyone, yeah, that's my artillery unit are ready to go, and this privateer will be ready to go later on. So a battleship should heal a little bit more quickly within that city, so that'll be good. How is Mongolia's war going? Oh my gosh! So maybe your military has gotten stronger or something, but now you're trying to take all of my cities now. Oh, yep, that submarine unit got destroyed. Oh, that sucks. At least we still have the one that we brought over. I don't know which one we brought over exactly. It doesn't matter. As long as we have one, then that's good. We might need to take a turn off to attack that battleship or that submarine, because he's going to destroy my battleships one by one, and we'll never be able to take over this city if that's in fact the case. So we got to do something about that. We also have to do... Well, we got to try to figure out something to do with the Zulu and Ethiopia fleet, because that's also a pretty big issue as well. We also haven't got any notifications of any more ships that have been launched up, any more spaceship parts, I guess, that have been launched up from Egypt, which is good. Man, that is really unfortunate that happened like that. Yeah, that's a pretty big problem. We should probably check on the world's biggest religions. That's something I've been really curious about this entire game. I've really been curious about that. Askia has completed the Manhattan Project, okay. But do you have nukes, though, buddy? I mean, you are pretty expansive. You've got a lot of cities, like, all over the world. I don't know if you have the nuclear capabilities. You're somewhat expansive, at least if I recall correctly. If we could get someone like the Zulu to come in and help us out, that would be great, especially against the submarine, or at least just be a meat shield, but that is not going to happen. And I cannot wait to see exactly what Ethiopia is going to do in this war. But anyways, guys, looks like I'm going to have to stop right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.